guess the places that I've been. You never guess the places that I've been. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in. I'm never gonna let the day begin. Never gonna let the day begin. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in. Oh, don't wake me up before you go, and I'll just make this bed my home. Oh, darling, please just let me sleep. Give me my dreams. Better from above. Nothing's ever as it seems, yeah, except in that world that I dream of. Never gonna lose the ones I love. Never gonna lose the ones I love. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that world that I dream of. Oh, don't before you go, 'cause I can't face this day alone. Oh, darling, please just let me sleep. Give me my dreams. Give me my dreams. Give me my dreams.
USA Radio News, I'm Anthony Lucero. A House measure seeking to limit President Trump's war powers in Iran passed with support from 4 Republicans. Florida Congressman Byron Donalds opposed that resolution, saying he believes Trump will resolve the conflict soon.
He's not one for long-term military engagement. Even when this thing started, even some people were thinking, oh, it's going to be World War III. I'm like, then you don't know Donald Trump.
The measure faces uncertain prospects in the Senate and would likely face a presidential veto. Hunter Biden is denying accusations that he left a bag of cocaine at the White House during his father's presidency.
Biden shared a video message on X celebrating 7 years of sobriety, and one social media user brought up the infamous cocaine allegation involving a bag that was discovered in the West Wing while former President Joe Biden was in office. The incident prompted an investigation by the Secret Service, but the probe failed to identify a suspect. However, Hunter Biden replied to the social media user, who claimed the drugs were his, and joked, "It most definitely was not. I would have never forgotten my drugs." I'm Mark Mayfield.
The White House says President Trump has signed a new action strengthening customs enforcement, targeting illegal imports and forced labor concerns in global supply chains. The move directs federal agencies to tighten oversight and increase penalties on goods entering the U.S. that violate trade and labor laws. President Trump is floating plans for a monument known as the Trump Arch between Arlington National Cemetery and the Lincoln Memorial.
Everybody I've talked to in Virginia and in D.C. is horrified by it. Partly because it's so tasteless. It begins with reverence for the people that are buried here.
Virginia Congressman Don Beyer is sponsoring legislation to block that project, arguing construction would obstruct the historic view between the cemetery and memorial. Wall Street closed mixed.
At the closing bell, the Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 874 points. The S&P 500 added 30 points. The Nasdaq lost 23 points. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. Visit strongtel.com. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
Senator John Fetterman is criticizing Maine candidate Graham Plattner.
Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman is escalating his criticism of Maine Democratic Senate candidate Graham Plattner, pointing to a range of controversial past statements and online activity. Fetterman is also challenging Plattner to release messages tied to an anonymous Kick account. Plattner's campaign has acknowledged the account, while other Democrats remain divided, with some continuing to support his Senate bid. Ron Warner, USA Radio News.
For the first time in decades, a flesh-eating insect known as the New World screwworm has been detected in the U.S.
Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins says they've been tracking its movement north through Mexico.
There is no doubt that this is a very, very serious threat to our livestock.
The USDA said in a statement they have activated personnel on the ground and are working with the local partners to monitor the situation. The cattle industry has not faced this kind of threat in more than 60 years. John Sommers, USA Radio News.
NASA says they've officially ended attempts to contact the Maven Mars orbiter after months of radio silence. The agency is calling it one of its most successful Mars missions, saying the spacecraft greatly expanded understanding of the red planet's atmosphere and climate before it was declared lost.
We've learned about Mars' past, and future missions are hopefully going to allow us to predict what Mars' future will be, and thus our planet's future will be.
For USA Radio News, I'm Anthony Lucero.
iLocal.net is offering a free website analysis to improve the online presence of your business. Business owners across the U.S. turn to iLocal.net to improve their search engine rankings. Search engines are constantly changing their algorithms. You need the professionals who know how to use those changes to benefit your business. Don't hope for new customers. Get found and be chosen. Visit iLocal.net/go for your free website analysis. iLocal.net/go.
Truck downtime costs you money. One hidden killer on Cummins ISX-15 engines is weak injector cups. When they leak, coolant gets into the cylinders and suddenly you're facing a big repair bill. Industrial Injection has the fix. Our Torque Lock Injector Cup Kit with a threaded Torque Lock design. These cups stay sealed for good. No more coolant leaks. No more surprise downtime. Keep your truck on the road. Ask your shop for Industrial Injection Torque Lock Injector Cups today. Ready to beat the heat this summer? Keep your long haul, short haul, off-road adventure, or just stay cool while on site with Be Cool. Designed with on or off-the-road vehicles in mind, Be Cool offers you DC-powered cooling, low voltage protection, easy installation, and more. Beat the heat with Be Cool. It's the cooler way to go. With air conditioners for semi-trucks starting at $888. Get yours today. Visit be-coolaircon.com or call 778-590-5000. That's 778-590-5000.
Under the dark night on the interstate, under the 100 miles in the pouring rain, these are worth all the time I've spent away. Under the dark night on the interstate, I'm driving through the years, trying to make it right. My baby's at home, hope she's doing alright. Miss my dogs and I miss my girls. I'm 1,000 miles away from my old world.
Alrighty, time to cue the microphone. What do you say? Are you ready for a Friday? Ready or not, here we go. We will turn the page on the calendar, time zone to time zone. day number 5 here in the month of June. As we welcome you aboard the Steve Sommers Overnight Drive, live from the Hot Shot Secret Studios. There's still a bit of cloud cover outside the secret bunker. A warm June night. Hanging somewhere in the mid-60s at this hour. Everybody ready for the warm-up? Little taste of summer coming your way for much of the eastern USA. First things first, we got a stormy night. Strong storms. South central portions of South Dakota. Some of the adjoining counties right there in north central Nebraska. Yeah, primarily we're talking strong straight line winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds, quarter-size hail impacting those areas there. That'll slow down your travels. Yeah, the bigger picture, we've got a line of showers and thunderstorms, several distinct areas. That is where we see some of the strongest storms. We've been seeing torrential rain at northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri, on up into south central Iowa, extending on up into southern portions of Wisconsin tonight. Yeah, some flooding issues in areas, say, south of Des Moines. In northwest Missouri, they've had some pretty feisty storms rolling through in the last several hours there. Actually had a couple of tornado-warned cells. But definitely some flash flood issues taking place there. And maybe we can zoom in and see what we've seen here as just before the midnight hour Eastern. Radar indicating thunderstorms producing heavy rain. Anywhere from 2 to 6 inches of rain has already fallen in some areas there. Could see an additional maybe up to an inch and a half of rain in those flood-warned areas. So again, that's the northwest corner, northeast corner of Kansas, northwest Missouri. Heavy rains. But let's start with our warm-up. Here we go. It is Friday, and many folks are going to see hot conditions, higher humidity. Yeah, widespread highs, 80s expected across the interior northeast. Yeah, temperatures along the I-95 corridor going to reach the low to mid-90s. So we're talking New York City, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and this is going to last for 2-3 days, right through much of the weekend. You combine the intense afternoon sunshine, rising humidity, real feel or heat indices are going to be close to 100 degrees for both Friday, Saturday, maybe even Sunday. Along the mid-Atlantic, even up into New England, you're going to be trending much warmer and humid from Friday to Saturday. You compare to last weekend or going back to Memorial Day weekend, daytime highs in many areas were actually challenging record cold high temperatures. We'll see 35, 40 degrees warmer compared to Memorial Day there in the Northeast. All right, for early June, a lot of evaporation taking place on any given day. We can quickly go back to drought conditions in parts of the Northeast. We're going to see a bit of a dry stretch that should end at some point during the weekend, with some showers and thunderstorms developing across the interior mid-Atlantic up into New England. We've been telling you for several days. Of course, we've got the final leg of the Triple Crown, the Belmont Stakes, coming up this weekend in Saratoga Springs. We could see some downpours interrupting some of the activity there. Lightning could cause some delays. Showers and thunderstorms will gradually spread southward and eastward through the upcoming weekend. That'll bring an end to the dry spell and kind of wind down some of the heat for some areas. Some storms Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. From portions of Ohio to upstate New York and western New England could become severe. Sunday, similarly, some of those storms that occur from Kentucky all the way over to the Delmarva and southern New Jersey will be locally severe. And we'll see a more concentrated area of stronger storms that may focus on portions of the I-95 mid-Atlantic zone for a period of time there. But rain. Yeah, the central portions of the country, this pattern has been kind of stagnated for much of the week, night after night, repeating rounds of showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, the bigger focus is on the north central states. Just some spotty activity through portions of Oklahoma, Texas. No real concerns there tonight. That's going to kind of change, though, over the weekend. The jet stream interacting with this warm, moisture-rich air is going to be triggering a lot of thunderstorm activity across the central states right on into the weekend. As the storms develop and track eastward, producing damaging wind gusts, large hail that could damage some crops and gardens, and torrential downpours triggering localized flash flooding. Even the non-severe thunderstorms producing dangerous lightning and heavy downpours will slow your travels. During torrential rain, you're going to have to slow it down. If visibility becomes poor, pull off only if the vehicle can be moved completely away from the roadway to avoid creating hazards for other drivers. So here we are, rolling into a Friday. What do we look for? The severe weather threat extending from central and northern Kansas up into southern Minnesota and southwestern Wisconsin. Now, a few of the stronger storms could actually produce some brief tornadoes today. A more concentrated zone of severe weather forecast for central Iowa. Some of the major metro areas that could experience a stronger storm during the afternoon on into Friday night, stretching from Topeka, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri, on up to Omaha, Nebraska, Des Moines, and Madison, Wisconsin. As we officially get the weekend underway Saturday, additional severe thunderstorms across parts of the plains, mainly during the late afternoon and evening hours. Greatest risk would extend from eastern Montana and northwestern South Dakota up into southeastern Saskatchewan. AccuWeather says we could see wind gusts approaching 80 miles per hour in some of those stronger storms. Another zone of severe storms will develop on Saturday over parts of the Midwest and the interior Northeast. Thunderstorms Saturday afternoon and evening will stretch from northern and central Indiana through northern, western Pennsylvania on into upstate New York. Isolated gusty to severe storms may develop in parts of central New England as well. All right, thunderstorms may create disruptions, requiring extra caution for the activities there surrounding, as we mentioned, the Saratoga Springs there in New York. Saturday evening is when that is scheduled, of course, for Sunday. Some risk of severe weather will extend further to the south in the east and the Midwest, causing some localized damage, power outages possibly extending from Kentucky to the Atlantic shores of Delmarva and South Jersey. Philly, Washington, D.C., Richmond, Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, forecast to be in that severe weather threat zone by Sunday. And some of those stronger storms may stretch from New York City to Boston. We'll be looking at the severe threat continuing across parts of the northern and central plains, as well as the upper Midwest Sunday as well. So anybody with outdoor plans through the weekend, monitor the weather conditions and watch for any approaching storms. Seek shelter indoors or an enclosed building. Golf carts, tents, picnic pavilions, they do not provide adequate protection when it comes to lightning. Don't use those for shelter during thunderstorm activity. So we welcome you into the greatest day of the week. It is, yes, Friday, June 5. Hello to the Guardian of Chaos. 61 degrees clear, going up to the upper 80s today here in the former Constitution state. There you go. God bless. Stay safe. Thanks for the ride, good sir. Jeffrey's on board. Morning, Steve, and the overnight family from Southern Florida. Saddle up, nocturnal listeners. There's Pappy. It's Friday, the real greatest day of the week, 67, Cincinnati, Ohio. Sitting on the ramp from 562 to northbound I-75. Yes, orange barrels everywhere. Drive safe, watch your six out there. Shout out to the overnight crew and the truckers that keep this country moving. The 15 car checking in. Happy Friday, Steve. Ready to see 17M Mac Daddy make a run for the dream this weekend. All right, that would be sweet, wouldn't it? Dale McDowell. He finished third Wednesday night. I just pulled up the results from here Thursday evening's A main. Not seeing him in the top five. Thursday night's A main feature. Bobby Pierce with the win. Tyler Erb second. Hudson O'Neill, Devin Morand, and Ricky Thornton Jr. Top five there for Thursday night. Got another $30,000 to win here coming up Friday night, and the big one, $100,000 to win. The Dream. Saturday, they're at Eldora Speedway. There you go. Good luck, Mac Daddy. Marianne in the house. Hello, Steve and the overnight family. Everyone have a blessed day and a great weekend. Hello, Crazy Ray, West Michigan. Check it in for the best 5 hours on the radio. Looking at 68 degrees, clear skies at this hour. On down, there's the two-time world champion bull hauler, Lauren Weiss. 71 degrees in Benton, Kentucky tonight. Just landed my powerful chrome-plated cow truck after a very fast trip south from America's Dairyland. Now, we've got a mere few hours to rest, then live action starts when the sun comes up. We'll load some stout bluegrass steers for a trip to the Cowboy State. It's that time of year, no rest for the weary. Burning up the boulevard. Until then, it's break time in my plush camper. Have a great show, Steve. Everybody be safe. Have a great weekend. Remember, if you keep the hammer lane clear for the large cars, we can all get along a little better. Rub it in. Rub it in. Special bluegrass shout out to Kentucky Ken tonight. All right, Larry, good afternoon. Hammer down, 67 Platkill, New York. Still no coffee. But I got my nap in tonight. Round 4 to Schenectady, then it's back to Wilmington, Delaware. We'll reload for a Saturday morning in New Haven, Connecticut. Buckeye Boy, Ackworth, Georgia with 62 degrees. What a beautiful day. Wildcat and I got some errands done after I took care of some issues with trucks getting loaded early this past morning. Going to be headed over to the Suns later today, celebrate his birthday, which is Saturday. Wife's throwing a party for him, so it'll be the first gathering in their new home. We'll head to Pigeon Forge with his kids come Monday for 3 days. Should be a great time there. This time next month, we'll be jumping aboard a ship for an Alaskan cruise. Be at sea for 7 days. Then we're going to take the train to the Denali Wildlife Preserve. Pretty excited about that. There you go. Have a great night, better weekend. Everybody be careful out there. Yes, indeed, underway, a Friday edition of the Steve Sommers Overnight Drive.
Truck downtime costs you money. One hidden killer on Cummins ISX-15 engines is weak injector cups. When they leak, coolant gets into the cylinders and suddenly you're facing a big repair bill. Industrial Injection has the fix. Our Torque Lock Injector Cup Kit with a threaded Torque Lock design. These cups stay sealed for good. No more coolant leaks. No more surprise downtime. Keep your your truck on the road. Ask your shop for industrial injection torque lock injector cups today.
Truckers spend lots of hours on the road. So when it comes to staying connected, you need a headset that works just as hard as you do. Blue Parrot is the #1 headset brand for professional drivers, and we've taken the quality you've come to expect from us and made it even better. Check out our newest headsets, the Pro B350 and Pro B450, offering you more hours of talk time, better voice control, extreme comfort, and industry-leading AI voice isolation microphones. So you can spend more time talking about the important things and less time repeating yourself. To get yours, check out BlueParrot.com. Blue Parrot, hear and be heard.
Increase fuel economy up to 7.9% with Hot Shot Secret Gasoline Extreme, the solution to maximize your engine's performance and fuel economy. Whether you're driving a sports car or a daily commuter, Gasoline Extreme is specially formulated with PEA to deep clean. Don't settle for an average driving experience. Upgrade to Hot Shot Secret Gasoline Extreme and go further on each tank. Order now on Amazon or HotShotSecret.com. Hot Shot Secret, powered by science.
Ready to beat the heat this summer? Keep your long haul, short haul, off-road adventure, or just stay cool while on site with Be Cool. Designed with on or off-the-road vehicles in mind, Be Cool offers you DC-powered cooling, low voltage protection, easy installation, and more. Beat the heat with Be Cool. It's the cooler way to go. With air conditioners for semi-trucks starting at $888. Get yours today. Visit b-coolaircon.com or call 778-590-5000. That's 778-590-5000.
Hey, give you an update on your potential for the Northern Lights. Hasn't happened yet. The latest from spaceweather.com says we're still waiting on the CME, coronal mass ejection, a cannibal CME expected to reach Earth. It's a bit overdue, little bit overdue. The later than expected arrival means the CME is moving up a bit slower than the forecast models predicted. Therefore, it may deliver a less potent blow. Nevertheless, a strong G3 geomagnetic storm with mid-latitude auroras are still possible as we head into the morning of June 5 here. What is a cannibal CME? Just what it sounds like, a CME that eats other CMEs. We had Sunspot 4455 that exploded several times, hurling multiple CMEs into space. One of them was so fast it caught a slower CME and swallowed it. They've got some of the NASA models depicting exactly what happened there. But the combined cannibal CME expected to reach the Earth here the early hours of June 5. Which is good news for sky watchers. Cannibal CMEs are usually very good at producing geomagnetic storms and the northern lights. Yes, I remember the great geomagnetic storm back in May of 2024. That was caused in part by a cannibal CME. Tonight will not be as intense as May of 24, but it could be pretty good if Noah's model is correct. All right, there you go. On down the line. Hello, Gary. Gary Montgomery. Morning, Steve. The overnight crew on a casual Friday. Scrapyard waving all five. All right. Shorty rolling I-77 northbound at the North Carolina-Virginia line. We've got 65 degrees at this hour. Columbus bound. All right. Sneakers. Checking in. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't yell at the mower. Okay. Jason, morning thief, passing through Centerville, Texas. Headed toward Waxahachie with a load of UTVs for delivery in the morning. We got partly cloudy skies, dry roads. Be safe out there. All the listening family. All right, apparently not everyone is in agreement. The oil industry, or at least, shall I say, some in the oil industry warning the Trump administration that a Hormuz-sized hole in the world's petroleum market is steadily draining inventories. We're getting close to levels that are likely to send global energy prices surging in the next several weeks. That, according to four different executives. Industry execs have flagged the issue to senior White House officials and cabinet members as part of the Trump administration's ongoing dialogue with the U.S. energy industry, according to the People. The warnings come as recently as late last month. Data from the Energy Information Administration and other sources began showing that fuel makers were increasingly relying on oil and fuel from their storage tanks to replace products no longer arriving from the Middle East. Yeah, we are approaching dangerously low levels already, according to one industry executive who was granted anonymity to discuss private conversations with the administration. More on what they had to say coming up here following our news break. Phone lines open. It's 844-844-3388. News, a service of Industrial Injection. Heavy-duty diesel parts and solutions from injectors and pumps to turbochargers and engines built for the trucks that can't afford downtime. IndustrialInjection.com.
USA Radio News, I'm Anthony Lucero. A House measure seeking to limit President Trump's war powers in Iran passed with support from 4 Republicans. Florida Congressman Byron Donalds opposed that resolution, saying he believes Trump will resolve the conflict soon.
He's not one for long-term military engagement. Even when this thing started, even some people were thinking, oh, it's going to be World War III. I'm like, then you don't know Donald Trump.
The measure faces uncertain prospects in the Senate and would likely face a presidential veto. The White House says President Trump has signed a new action strengthening customs enforcement, targeting illegal imports and forced labor concerns in global supply chains. The move directs federal agencies to tighten oversight and increase penalties on goods entering the U.S. that violate trade and labor laws.
At the closing bell, the Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 874 points. The S&P 500 added 30 points. The Nasdaq lost 23 points. I'm Sarah Lee Kessler.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great, and even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. Visit StrongTel.com. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. It's StrongTel.
Truck downtime costs you money. One hidden killer on Cummins ISX-15 engines is weak injector cups. When they leak, coolant gets into the cylinders and suddenly you're facing a big repair bill. Industrial Injection has the fix. Our Torque Lock Injector Cup Kit with a threaded Torque Lock design. These cups stay sealed for good. No more coolant leaks. No more surprise downtime. Keep your truck on the road. Ask your shop for Industrial Injection Torque Lock Injector Cups today.
Dean Michael, the tax doctor here. Are you tired of those tax problems following you around like a dark cloud, always in the back of your mind, losing sleep at night? Call me now and get your life back. 888-557-4020 or go to mytaxhelpmd.com. Pretending they're not there won't make them go away. The IRS isn't going to forget. They will levy your bank account and garnish your wages. Don't wait for that to happen. I'm not telling you these things to scare you. I'm telling you so you can benefit from my years of experience. Now is the time to act. 888-557-4020. 877-4020.
Truckers spend lots of hours on the road. So when it comes to staying connected, you need a headset that works just as hard as you do. Blue Parrot is the #1 headset brand for professional drivers, and we've taken the quality you've come to expect from us and made it even better. Check out our newest headsets, the Pro B350 and Pro B450, offering you more hours of talk time, better voice control, extreme comfort, and industry-leading AI voice isolation microphones. So you can spend more time talking about the important things and less time repeating yourself. To get yours, check out BlueParrot.com. Blue Parrot, hear and be heard. Ready to beat the heat this summer? Keep your long haul, short haul, off-road adventure, or just stay cool while on site with Be Cool. Designed with on or off-the-road vehicles in mind, Be Cool offers you DC-powered cooling, low voltage protection, easy installation, and more. Beat the heat with Be Cool. It's the cooler way to go. With air conditioners for semi-trucks starting at $888. Get yours today. Visit b-coolaircon.com or call 778-590-5000. That's 778-590-5000. Did you know? Some reports suggest the average lifespan of the American truck driver is around 61 years old. 61. Long hours, sitting all day, constant fatigue. It takes a toll, and most drivers just accept it as part of the job. But what if it's not just the job? What if it's how your body is handling it? There's a breakthrough technology called X39, designed to support your body's natural wellness. Here's what makes it different. It doesn't put anything into your body. No drugs, no stimulants, completely drug-free and non-transdermal. Instead, it uses your own body heat to stimulate your skin, helping elevate GHK-Cu peptides and support stem cell reactivation. That means supporting natural age-reversing processes, helping improve vitality, supporting daily activity, easing movement, and promoting deeper, more restorative sleep. If you spend long hours behind the wheel and want to feel the difference, call 888-687-9007 or visit X39Driver.com.
The Overnight Drive with Steve Sommers. Live from the Hot Shot Secret Studios. Call Steve now. 844-844-3388. That's 844-844-3388.
Yes, indeed, underway here as we make our way into a Friday. Trust you've had a good week. Got plenty of industry headlines to bring your way. Let me get back with the rest of the story. What are they saying? Some of these oil executives